Hello and a warm welcome to Healthcare Chronicles with Susan. This is the place that we discuss important topics relating to healthcare and overall well-being. Today, we have a very special guest. His story is not only inspiring, but a true testimony of resilience and recovery. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Lawrence. Lawrence, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Hello everyone.
Please introduce yourself and also take us through your journey.
Well, my name is Lawrence Nyagah. I'm a Kenyan citizen, aged 45 years of age. I've been an alcoholic for over 20 years. Currently I'm 45. And it's true to say that I personally do disagree with alcoholism because of the way it's taken me since I started this journey of alcoholism, this journey of addiction. It's really bad, it's a mess. So to everyone who has ever gone through this, as a test to it that alcoholism, 1, it does kill you, 2, you lose your jobs, 3, you lose your families. So there's nothing good related to alcoholism. So as parents, first and foremost, you should give your children that space, that room to vent their problems. Because I personally started drinking because I lacked someone to relate to. I had parents, I had my father, I had my mother, of whom I never got that connection with. So the place I thought I reached to get that connection is when I teamed up with other boys like I, and we started identifying ways to relate to the society. I grew up a person with a very low self-esteem. That one, everybody could toss me around and make me feel like, I'm not a real person. Here is my mother, she doesn't give me time to talk to her. Here is my dad, he's not anywhere to be seen. So I got a relationship with friends. At the age of 13, 14 there, we started identifying something that could make us to feel like real men. That is alcohol. And when we started drinking, we felt good and we could actually join those people out there in society. Talk like men when we are high, but the moment you're sober, you become a completely different person. Now, during this time of trial, when I was trying alcoholism, I didn't know that it could lead to addiction. And when it led to addiction, is when things started getting bad. 1, I was unable to relate to the society. I was unable to relate to the community. Even those people that I was drinking with, it reached a point that they could not really associate with me. It's not once I've been hospitalized. I've been hospitalized not once, not twice, locally and even abroad. There's a time I was admitted in Kenyatta National Hospital and I was diagnosed with kidney failure. Believe me, it's God who brought me out of this trap. I was able to recover from kidney failure, but still I had not done my serious assessment about myself. I did not stop drinking after even being warned to stop drinking, not to drink again. I still went back to alcoholism and drank like I've never drunk. Again, I went to the first. Before I went to the first rehab, I got a chance to travel abroad. I went working abroad. I went to Dubai. I was there for a couple of years. And when I left this place, our country, Kenya, many people were telling me that now sort of men are rehab by force, by fire. There is no alcohol, there's nothing like addiction. But when I went there, I came to realize, I came to find out that hapo ndio kuna pombe mingi zaidi. So I continued with my habit of drinking, my habit of alcoholism, and drank like never before. Well, in Dubai, I got laid off. My job of tourism, I was working as a tour guide, I got laid off. And being laid off means what? You look for other ways of getting income. Getting income there is not easy because you have to have a job. Here, I teamed up with another person, another Kenyan, who introduced me to selling alcohol. We became distributors. We could sell to people, to Mama Pima. They are called Mama Pimas. They sell the first class liquors that here in Kenya people do not afford. But there we could afford. So we were the people who started distributing. Eventually we got arrested, locked in. After being locked in, we were deported. We were given chances to do what we call the appeals. The appeal would actually lead us, maybe give us another chance to live in Dubai, but We never got appeal. East or West Home is the best. We decided to come back. I surrendered and I said, well, fine. Home is the best. I came back home, but still I did not realize that I had a problem with alcohol. My body and alcoholism, they are not friends at all. When I came back, I continued drinking, and people in the society felt that there's that urge, there's that need for this person to get help. I could be told, you need some help, you have a problem. And I would say, what kind of a problem? Yeah, I do not have a problem. I drink normally, I go to work normally, but still there was something which was not straight. I went to the first rehab in Mathare. Hiyo Mathare watu husema ni mama hali ya wenda wazimu. I was there for a couple of months. And I stayed with these people. We made friends with these people. But after all said and done, I got out of Mathare. And getting out of Mathare, I had not made another assessment of myself. I had not make I had not make up my mind to change. So I continued drinking. I had a relapse, a very bad relapse. And this drinking now started taking me slowly but slowly, finishing me, diminishing me, and many a times I was admitted in the hospital. And being admitted in the hospital, the only thing the doctors would do is just to do the detox. Give me drips. I spent a whole week in the hospital, but still I had those underlying issues that were not well catered for. They were not sorted out. So even you out there who could be watching this program, as a parent, what you need to do is you need to listen to your children. If I had a person who could listen to me, I would not have landed myself into this kind of a mess. I could not have landed myself in trouble like I've gone through the trouble of a child growing up trying to seek for attention. Many a times I was left with the house help. The house help, all that they needed from me is that I do their job so that they can give me the attention that I needed. The attention that I needed is maybe there was a sausage that was supposed to be given to me, but before I get it, I have to do that kind of house job. When my parent comes back and I try to explain what I did, my parent is always used to be very, very busy. My dad is never there. He was working as an accountant in Nairobi, and we are in Embu. So I had no one to express my problem, my issues too. You understand? So I would be sent to the house help. Go tell so and so. Go tell so and so your problem. How could I tell this house help my problem? And she's the one who is taking me through this. So I would keep it to myself, and now I had no one to relate to. Time went by, and when time came to go to high school, I thought life of sausages and bread would be the same when I go to high school. But when I got to high school, things became worse. Now here there is no bread, there is no tea with milk, there's nothing. Bread, you get it once in a week, and life in high school was not easy. So actually, that mentorship, that bringing up of a child being shown the responsibility that I never got affected me in high school. I expected to find life which is the same as home, but I found life which was much harder, much tougher, and I was unable to continue with education at the level of Form 2. I had to drop out. Dropping out, going back home, nobody wants to listen to me. Nobody wants to see me. You're just a dropout. You refuse to go to school, nothing good comes on your side. So I teamed up with guys in the village. As these villagers, the boys would go to the quarry, get sand, bring sand. So all that I needed is attention. But I never got attention. When these guys gave me attention, I teamed up with them. I grew up and grouped up with them. So what happened? What they do is what I do. When they drink, I want to drink. I get that feeling. The feeling I get today, I want to get it tomorrow. Yeah, these are the same people who now tune me, show me what is banging. Yeah, because yes, we are all age mates. We are all the same age. I get a 50 bob to buy myself a mkate, I feel I'm a man enough. Yet, I'm going through trouble, I'm going through danger. You understand? Yeah. So, that was how things were back in the day. I was trying to look for someone who could even tell me, this is bad, don't drink this, don't take that, don't chew me that. But there was no one. But the people that I'm with, they're doing it. So, birds of a feather flock together. Yes. Well, I came to realize that I failed, but a failure doesn't mean that I got finished. I never got finished. I know these problems that I was facing, that I was going through, should not be subjected to other people. When I realized myself, made my real assessment of myself, I know I should wake up with more resilience, with more power to overcome some of these problems that can affect my children. I should not let them affect my children. We have those strong beliefs that I want my child to be ABCD, maybe an engineer, maybe a doctor. That belief is not enough if it's not put into action. What you should do is that put it in action, show your children, your child, they can make it in life. Because if you don't make them in life, that's why people say, we got lost. So and so is doing very well, he's pleasant, we are not pleasant, but it's our own mistakes. That's where we find our children going and teaming up, joining others in addiction, joining others drug taking, because they have no one to mentor them. They should be mentored. Mentoring your children currently, as we say, yes, our parents becomes very busy. We parents, we are very busy every time. I'm on my phone. When a child wants to speak to me, I do not give them an ear. I do not listen to them. I give them a phone. What content are they going through these phones? What content are they watching? These are not good contents. At times, the cartoons they watch, they get them rooted to the same spot. As young as they are. Today, if you give a child of 1 year or less than 1 year, they know how to operate a mobile phone. What are they watching? They'll watch cartoon. They'll start singing those songs of Cocomelon. Yeah, because it's what they see. They start chattering the monkeys, the small monkeys cartoons they watch in the TV. Then you'll go through a speech therapy. It's a disease. You start seeing your child has a problem, the child has ABCD, blah, blah, name it, because you never train your child on how to do things on their own.
Okay, Lawrence, please take us through your journey to recovery.
Well, my journey to recovery just came when I fell sick, not once, not twice, being admitted for a whole week, spent a whole week in the hospital, and nothing happens, no medicine, and the doctor tells you, you are here just for a detox, you're just cleaning up your system, you're going to die. I saw people die, but it did not hit me that I am also the next victim. I saw friends die, we buried so many people. One day when I was in the hospital, I was told my friend has passed on. And what made him pass on? It was alcohol and addiction. His liver had failed. His kidneys were not functioning. And here in the hospital, I've been told by the doctor, you have to change. And I looked back at so many things that had gone wrong on my side. One, my family was not straight. Two, my job was not on my side. I had no job. I had lost so many jobs. Finances had gone down. And here I am. My health is deteriorating day in, day out. I could even a plate of food I could not eat. And a friend told me, look at yourself. How do you survive? You can't finish a plate of food. And I thought about myself and saw what is in front of me. Through a lot of medical intervention, I decided to reach that turning point because I had reached the head. What I would see next is just death. I saw that my time has come to die. But when I reached that turning point, through the word of God, through a lot of intervention, all that I thought had gone started coming back to my spirit systematically. And whoever is right out there, it doesn't just happen like it's not a magic, it's a journey. It's a journey that you have to go through. You have to abstain. At times you stay and you think of those days that you used to drink or what used to happen. At times these things come when there is a lot of pressure. Avoid these pressures. Keep yourself busy. Don't stay idle. The moment you stay idle, so many things will come your way. You start thinking about, if I go to visit so and so, I'll pass time. The more you go to pass time with them, you pass time with them when they're in a drinking spree. You won't go far. You'll take the first soda, the second one, the third one. By the time you reach the fifth one, something will come up and you will end up relapsing. And when you relapse, where you stopped drinking back in the day, those days that you would say that you stopped, that's where you begin.
So building your resilience, what you have done is keeping yourself busy.
Keeping myself busy, keeping myself very close to God, praying every day, praying persistently, praying without stopping, and attending those the AA meetings. Those are my support system. My family loves God. My family stays close to God. Our God as we know Him. So my support system has really taken me through this journey. Yes.
Okay, and what advice would you have for young people or even older people who are in this kind of a mess?
Well, those who are in this kind of a mess, what I would tell them, and especially if it's a parent, the point of the parent, don't say that I take my child to school and they'll sort themselves out. He is a man, he will sort himself out. And the child grows, don't use their words that you use that really affect or him or he or she. For example, you can tell your child if you want to ask a question or done just a small mess. And you tell your child wewe kwenda huko unakaa kama mama yako. That child will grow knowing that yeye aliambiwa anakaa kama mama yake. Wewe kwenda huko you cannot make it in life. Wewe unakaa aje mjinga. There are words that you use to your children that will affect them, that will try to look for solution to this problem. So as a parent, there are words that you speak that can bring this people to this kind of place. And those who are in this kind of mess, they should know that there is a way out. There is a possibility. Let them do that some serious introspection, some serious search about themselves. Where do they want to go? As long as the journey seems to be very slow, they will lead to the destination. Our destination is we ourselves. We are the one who should make it. No one will come and make my destination. I want to be an engineer. It's me to walk through this journey through the power of God. We are in a mess, yes, but know that God can take that mess to be a message. Yeah, that you've been told you've been a victim for quite some time. Know that God can change that victim person to be a victor, to be a winner. Yeah, you are given these tests. No, these tests can be changed to be a testimony. These tests will be changed to be testimonies. So have hope, have faith, because we all have a purpose. We all have a purpose. Something else that really affects people, that really affects the youth, is the groupings. Those people that they relate with, those people they walk with. When you want to walk through this journey and attain victory, you should walk through the straight path. Listen to those people will tell you the good things. Because there are those who come with candies, telling you the bad thing, telling you the way out, what you can do, becoming an hustler, stop going to school. They are coming with good things, the goodies. Yeah, you take 2 shots of whiskey and you feel high, you feel good. Little did you know that this thing is destroying you. Yeah, it's ruining you. It's ruining you today and ruining your future. So working on our future is important.
Okay. Thank you so much, Lawrence, for sharing this incredible journey with us. We are truly grateful. Your strength and resilience is commendable. You have done yourself well. You made the right decisions. Your story will speak to many of our viewers who could be facing the same challenges that you faced. And I'm sure they will get encouraged. So before we wrap up the show, we are going to welcome Patrick. Patrick is normally here at GLC. He'll tell us about GLC and tell us probably what it means and what they are doing in this place. Welcome, Patrick, to Healthcare Chronicles with Susan. Please tell us all about GLC. What is it that you do here?
Kwanza jina langu naitwa Patrick Ema. Nimeokoka, ninapenda Bwana Yesu Kristo kama Bwana mwokozi wa maisha yangu. Na mimi hapa GLC ni mwalimu. Nafundisha somo la Biblical Christian Disciplines. Kwa sababu hapa GLC ile kitu cha muhimu kabisa tunatumia ili hawa watu ambao wanakuja hapa wakiwa na shida ya ulevi, kulevya, pombe pamoja na madawa. Ile kitu kabisa wanakihitaji ni kuweza kumjua Mungu vizuri. Mwanzilishi wa hii huduma alikuwa ni Bishop Nyagah, na yeye aliitwa, Mungu akamzungumzia, akaambia kuna watu ambao wanaishi barabarani, kuna familia ambazo zinaishi barabarani, na hizi familia watu wengi wamesireject, hata watu wengi wataki kujua kama ni wanadamu, ni watu ambao wamekuwa rejected. Kwa hivyo Mungu akamwambia huyu mtumishi wa Mungu ya kwamba mimi Mungu, hao watu ambao wako pale barabarani, ambao wanaonekana kama wamepuuzwa, ambao wanaonekana kama hawana maana, wanaonekana kama si watu, ninawataka mbinguni, kwa sababu nafsi yao na nafsi yako hakuna tofauti. Kwa hivyo huyo bishop basi aliposikia wito wa Mungu, alikuwa anaishi Isli by that time, na Isli kuna very street families. Kwa hivyo akaanza kuwazungumzia, akanawapelekea chakula kwa street, anawazungumzia, akaanza kuuza kama wangetaka kutoka kwa maisha ya street, na wale waliokubali alikuwa anawaleta kwa nyumba yake, anawapatia nguo, wanaoga, wanavaa, alafu anatafutia mahali pa kulala, alafu anaendelea kufundisha neno la Mungu pale. Na kutokana na hiyo initiative yake, hii GLC ikaendelea kukua, maana kuna watu wengi sana ambao waliweza kupatikia pale, kama yule ambaye sasa ndio CEO hapa, yule ambaye anaongoza hapa, alisaidia hapo shule, alikuwa ameishi kwa street muda mrefu, na bishop akamfikia tu na akakuja pale na akabandika, na sasa ndio anaongoza hapa, kwa sababu anaitwa Solomon, kwa sababu sasa bishop aliaga 2018.
Na tunaposema GLC, Patrick, unajua watu huko nje hawajui GLC ni nini. Yes. What does GLC stand for?
GLC full name yake ni Greater Life Concern. Ni center ambayo inashughulikia maisha ambayo ni ya juu kuliko maisha ya kawaida, maana inashughulikia jinsi ambavyo mtu anaweza kuungana na Mungu na akawa kiumbe kipya na akaanza kuishi maisha ambayo Mungu alimwambia aweze kuishi. Kwa hivyo ina maisha Greater Life Concern. Na hii center huwa inafanya kazi ama misingi yake ni R4. R ya kwanza ni rescue. You know, this center is concerned with the rescue of these street men from their bases. Mara nyingi huwa tunapika chakula, tunawapelekea kule, wanakula huko kwa hizo base zao, alafu as they eat, tunawazungumzia kuhusu wema wa Mungu, na tunazungumzia kwamba they can change their lives. Wanaweza kutoka kwa streets wakakuja hapa GLC na wakafundishwa jinsi ya kuweza kuishi maisha ambayo si ya kutumia madawa na pombe. Maana mtu wa pale street, kwa sababu ya hali vile ilivyo ngumu pale, lazima tu atumie pombe na madawa. Yeah, so that's how we do. Na tumefanya hivyo mpaka nafikia kutoka 2020 corona ilipokuja ndio tulisimamisha kwa sababu ya mambo ya corona, lakini sasa tukawa tumejulikana sana. They walk some of those street men walk themselves in here, na wanakuja hapa kwa ofisi wanasema wanataka msaada na tunawapokea. Watu wengi sasa wameshajua ile kazi tunafanya hapa, because hii center ina watu in the community.
So funding
funding,
where do you get your funding?
So chakula kile kinachokuliwa hapa, nguo zile zinazovaliwa hapa, pesa za matibabu ambazo zinahitajika hapa ili wapeleke hospitali, zinatoka tu hapa the community. Mungu mwenyewe ambaye ndiye alianzisha kazi hii, anaguza tu watu. Mtu mmoja tu akijua hapa, ajue ile kazi ambayo inaendelea hapa, and he reaches to his friends, the organization they come. Tuko na makanisa mengi sana ambao sasa wametushika mkono kabisa. Wanakaa wale wanaletea chakula. So hivyo ndivyo tunaendelea hapa, makanisa na watu ndivyo. Kama juzi tulikuwa na shida kubwa sana ya gondoro, maana tulikuwa very thin, na mtu mmoja tu akawa na ndugu yake ambaye alikuwa ameanguka katika pombe, na akasikia hapa sana kupitia kwa maongezi ya Solomon Nyagah, na akaleta huyo ndugu yake hapa, na akakuja akaona vile tunahitaji mattresses. Sasa watu siku hizi wanalala vizuri sana.
So tumetoka kuongea na huyu kijana anaitwa Lawrence. Lawrence pia alipitia kwa mikono yenu?
Lawrence amepitia hapa kwa mikono yetu. Ni mmoja wa alumni wa hapa. Na kitu kimoja ambacho tunashukuru Mungu sana ni kwa sababu hii center yetu it's very successful. Watu wengi ambao wanakuja hapa wanakuja na maisha yao inabadilika na wana maintain their sobriety. Na sababu moja ni kwamba sisi hapa of course tuko na mafundisho mengi, tuko na wale wanafundisha family therapy and marriages, na wale wanafundisha self awareness, na wale wanafundisha mafundisho ambayo yanahusiana na drugs, na wale ambao wanafanyiwa counseling ya one on one. Lakini kitu kile cha muhimu kabisa ambacho tunafanya hapa ni kuweza kujulishana mtu na Mungu, ili maisha yake akitoka hapa hatoki yule mtu ambaye alikuja hapa, anatoka mtu ambaye anamjua Mungu. Kwa hivyo Lawrence amekuwa hapa, na Lawrence akikuja hapa hali yake ilikuwa mbaya sana. Of course kuna wakati ambapo alikuwa ameenda hospitali na akaambiwa yeye sasa, daktari wakadeclare na wakaangalia wakaona kwamba wewe ni kukufa na if you take the next sip ni kukufa na kufa. Lakini kwa sababu Mungu alikuwa na mpango mkubwa na Lawrence, akakuja hapa na akabatikia hapa, anaona sasa maisha yao ya ushindi. Na ni wengi sana. Tulikuwa wakati mwingine tunafanya follow up kwa watu wakimaliza. Kuna watu wengi sana pale nje ambao wamekuja mahali hapa wakasendikia hapa, and they are doing exploits hapa nje.
That is very, very encouraging.
Yes.
Wow, guys, we have come to the end of our show today. You have heard it for yourself. You do not have to struggle alone. There are people here who are ready to help you, who are ready to walk the journey with you. So please, if you know somebody who is going through addiction, you can get in touch with the GLC. GLC ulisema ni
Greater Life Concern.
Greater Life Concern. We will leave the numbers of GLC on our page. We'll also leave the number of Patrick and Lawrence on our page. In case you need to speak with them, you can speak with them. So friends, if you have found our video as helpful as I have, kindly consider liking our video, subscribe, share it widely so that it can get to the audience that it is supposed to, and we will be very grateful. Until next time, from Healthcare Chronicles, it's goodbye, stay healthy, and God bless you. Thank you.